Hey, I'm back again with another update with the whole custom computer I was working on. And I finally got the SSD holder printed after about 3 failed attempts. Well, they wouldn't fail. I guess they were prototypes. In the video, I guess you guys seen this one that I had. And this was the one I was in the midst of printing on the 3D printer. And I pulled it out. And then it snapped off. Because I don't know if anybody's aware when you 3D print, and all filament is not the same. And I picked up this filament, and looking back on it now, I think there's just certain things that this filament is good for and other things that it's not. And I think this is one of the ones that's not good for actually doing anything, like I want to say structurally, because I don't think my print settings were messed up. Because see, I made these with that same filament and the results turned out pretty well because there's nothing actually being done to use them, you know what I mean? It's just a flat piece and it's whatever. But then when I modeled it and then did that, it snapped off, and that's how that went. And then I tried a second one, a revision where I wanted to make some slots going down the whole way, and this ended up being too thin. You see how flimsy this is. And yeah, that just didn't turn out too well. And then ultimately I arrived at, what's the other one at? I had this one, which turned out really well, but the holes just didn't line up. Like, they were off by literally like half a millimeter at the most. Like, it was frustrating. Like, I had it screwed in, but it was at opposite ends. Like, it was screwed in at this port, and then I would flip it over and screw it in that part, and it was just like, it would have done the job, it would have done the trick, but me being me in the way I am, I'm like, nope, this is bothering me. I don't want to do that. And not to mention, like, this other filament that I had seems a little bit more robust, and it didn't snap off or whatever. So with that being said, I ultimately arrived at a decent SSD holder. You can see it here. Like, it's got all 4 screws in there. It holds up well. But the only thing now is the tabs are too short. Because when I tried to stick a screw in there, the lip of the screw, which is the same ones I'm using here, kept hitting off the side of the SSD holder. So I'm probably going to go back and just, which is kind of simple, because all I got to do is just extend these tabs out, and these should mount to the back of the board like this. And then I also printed my bracket for the power supply holder. That's going to go in conjunction, because this is going to attach to the side of the board. And these are going to sit up under here like this. I'm using one hand, so you have to bear with me while I'm showing you this. And let's see if I can get this stood up here like this. You'll have to bear with me here real quick. And these are going to go here like that. And these are going to go up under here like that. And it's going to sit there flush up against the wood in the back. And these are also going to be support legs as well for the back, because I already got 2 support legs that are going to go on the left side up here when I showed you before, the holes that I had marked out. And I'm probably going to go, I'm going to be in the midst now of drilling all these holes and finalizing all the holes to get the motherboard mounted on there, and then put the SSD holder in the back, and then call it a day. I think I'm going to throw some tung oil on this and just leave it like it is. So there you have it. There's a small update on the whole computer I'm building. And yeah, I mean, this is where I'm at. And I'm kind of happy that I got this squared. I got this all hashed out with the SSD holder. So I'll be able to reprint these and do things, or adapt it, and maybe see if I can figure out how to make this like a mountable thing inside of a PC case. But I mean, PC cases normally already come with stuff that allows you to attach SSD holders. SSDs and stuff. So again, this is probably just for custom applications. If people are building custom computers and you want to mount them somewhere, you have a place to mount them besides using these weird holes in the back, which aren't really helpful, because how are you supposed to screw anything in if you have like 4 screws? You know what I mean? You just put it down like that. So there you have it. That's where we're at. Stay tuned. Next video is probably going to be when this is kind of like 50% assembled. I'm going to show you what it looks like so far, and then yeah, you'll see the final product. And yeah, here we go, folks. Like I said, always still working on stuff, trying to keep it moving, trying to yeah, just trying to do stuff, man. You know, it's always working on your craft, man. That's what I'm doing. You guys take it easy and have a good one.